This is John Michael. You're listening to Fieldcast 06. In our last drop, we exposed the psychological kill chain. We showed you how the Empire weaponizes your own conscience against you. But diagnosis is not enough. We need a tactical response. Today, we shift from being at effect to being at cause. We move from a compromised state to an operative state. Your mind is a receiver, and the Empire relies on you leaving the dial on their default frequency. It is time to seize the airwaves. Transmission starts.
Okay. You there? I'm in. We cracked it. The full KFA dossier, it's all here. Unbelievable. This isn't just theory. This is it. The Empire's entire psychops playbook, just laid out for us. This is actionable. This is real. All right, let's get right into it. Section 1, the Empire's mind warfare. And look, we're not talking about physical control here. This is all about the battlefield between our ears. Okay, check this out. The term is cognitive distortions, but the way the dossier frames it, it changes everything. These aren't just, personal flaws or something you work on in therapy. The KFA is clear. These are external attack vectors. It's literally malicious code the Empire injects into the population to keep us passive, to keep us hopeless. Here are the most common attack vectors they're using. All or nothing thinking. Whoa, yeah, I see that everywhere. It's either perfection or you're a total failure. It just freezes people. And catastrophizing? That's the system's default setting, isn't it? Just expecting the absolute worst. Labeling? That's a vicious one. One mistake and suddenly you are the mistake. It becomes your whole identity. Then you've got shoulds. The dossier nails it. Weaponized guilt. The Empire runs on that stuff. And mind reading. God, just assuming everyone's thinking the worst of you. It's engineered isolation. It keeps us apart. And this quote from the dossier, this is the key. This is the exploit they use. The vulnerability isn't some bug in the system. It's a feature in us. Our brains would rather worry and fret about things we can't control because, get this, it gives us the illusion of control. It feels safer to worry than to just be present. The Empire knows this. It's the perfect backdoor for their code. Okay, let's move on. Section 2. This is the core of it, really. The cause versus effect switch. The dossier calls this the central battlefield. So, look, the dossier breaks it down into a simple binary choice. You're either at effect or you're at cause. At effect is the compromised state. That's when your locus of control is external. You're obsessing over things you can't change, which, of course, keeps you in a constant state of anxiety. That is exactly where the Empire wants us. But at cause, that's the operative state. Your control is internal. You're focused only on what you can do right now. It's a conscious choice. You're taking the power back. Hang on. So at effect is the default. It's the automatic reaction. That explains everything. The burnout I see out there, the reactivity, that feeling of always being one step behind, it's not a choice. It's the system's pre-installed software. Exactly. And the window we have to override that default, it's almost nothing. The dossier is incredibly specific here. The time between your brain's automatic threat response and you making a conscious choice, it's just milliseconds. The entire war is won or lost in that tiny slice of time, in the blink of an eye. Okay, so we know the weapon and we know our own vulnerability. Now for the counterattack. Section 3, controlling the frequency. This is the main protocol from the dossier on how we fight back. The KFA uses this incredible analogy. Think of your mind like a radio receiver. There are basically two stations always broadcasting. And the most important part of this whole thing is you control the dial. You get to choose which station you tune into. First up, you've got frequency 66.6. That's the Empire's official broadcast. It's just a 24/7 stream of, you're gonna screw this up, what's the point, look at everyone else, they're so much better than you. I know that station well. It's the background noise of the whole system, the constant static. But then there's 55.5, the resistance frequency. And listen to the difference. The broadcast is tactical. It's good drive, now adjust your alignment. Or competition is strong, good, I can handle this. It's not about who you are, it's about what you do next. And the dossier lays out the consequences, plain and simple. If you stay tuned to 66.6, the Empire station, you're just creating this feedback loop of high anxiety. It locks you into that at-effect state. But if you consciously switch the dial to 55.5, you build resilience. It puts you back in command, back at cause. It's that direct. The frequency you choose determines your operational fitness. All right, this brings us to the final section, and honestly, the most important one. Section 4, your ongoing mission. This is where we take all this intel and turn it into a direct protocol for everyone out there. Okay, here's the protocol. Seize the airwaves. Step 1 is to identify the enemy frequency. You have to hear that 66.6 broadcast for what it is. Step 2, acknowledge it. Don't fight with it, don't argue, just see it. See it as enemy propaganda and let it pass. Step 3 is the critical move. Consciously tune to the resistance frequency. Deliberately switch over to 55.5. And finally, step 4, execute. Take your next action from that position of cause, from a place of strength. So this isn't some magic bullet. You don't just win one battle and it's over. This is a continuous fight, a constant counteroffensive. You have to keep seizing the airwaves every day, every hour. It's a practice, a discipline. That's exactly it. It's a constant practice, which leaves everyone listening with one last critical question. Operative, which frequency are you on right now? The mission is live. End transmission.
Transmission ends. The vulnerability is not a bug. It is a feature you must consciously override. You have a choice of frequencies. The Empire broadcasts anxiety, comparison, and defeat. The Kingdom broadcasts tactical alignment and reality. The Empire cannot force you to listen. You control the dial. Identify the enemy broadcast, acknowledge it, tune into the resistance, execute your next move. To access the full mental resilience strategy and the steps protocols, join the unit at whatsbetter.today. This is the KFA, out.